them are babies. Oh, look at the tiny ones right there. I'm back. You didn't know I was gone though, but I've been sick for a week or so. I haven't been filming anything at all. So if I sound a little bit weird, that's why. I'm walking around here, this city, to find a place to do a video about my camera, because that was my plan. But it's super windy everywhere. So I think we're just gonna walk a little bit around. I met a guy from Canada yesterday that told me there's supposed to be a place over here where there's full of monkeys. Let's go and check that one out, and then we'll walk into the city again and then around. Still at the ocean. On the mainland now though, it's all about beaches and hotels, and then there is hundreds of abandoned buildings, and it's not abandoned in people left, it's abandoned in it's never done. But they're clearly not working on them at all. But we'll see a lot of them with this little walk around here. Very strange thing about this city is there's sidewalks all over the city, and then there's a bike lanes also all over the city. That's amazing. I haven't seen a single bike here yet though, but they're here. I feel like they took all the sidewalks from all of Cambodia and then put it in this city. This is super wide, but it's actually a main road over here that's even wider than this. It's so windy here, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of incredible buildings in this city, and then everywhere I've been, it's all been in Chinese. Like everywhere I've been. I haven't been walking that much around because I've been sick. Casino, a lot of casinos over there also. Now it's a really funny combination of everything here. Huge building, abandoned buildings and casinos. Here you clearly see what I'm talking about. These abandoned buildings. This one looks like it's been sitting for years. I'm pretty sure it must be a COVID thing about this city that it's been like this. There's so many. You won't believe how many there are. Like it feels like every 2 out of 10 building in the middle of the city here is like this. There is actually a Starbucks right here, and I hadn't had any coffee today, and I kind of feel like having some kind of nice coffee. The coffee situation here in Cambodia has not been great, but it's just Starbucks. The great thing about Starbucks that you know that it's not like horrible, but it's never really good. I think this is some kind of shopping mall. I feel like just checking it out just for the fun of it, and then maybe have a coffee afterwards, and then we continue up the road. Well, there's a Hilfiger store in here. We got an Adidas store. I was just in the Hilfiger store there. Woman working there, she was walking up my ass all the way around. That's kind of weird. She was just trying to be helpful. You know, a Fila store. I don't think I ever in my entire life seen a Fila store before. It's super noisy in here, especially when you take into account that there's not really any people in here. There's so many different food options in here. I'm kind of feel like having lunch already now. If I can find something, it would be nice to get some kind of Western food actually. That's not too expensive. I would say I hope for all these restaurants around here that there normally are way more people, because right now there's more staff than there are customers around here. And I think we got a cinema up here. Seems like being the theme in these shopping malls in this country. Keep rolling, roller bar. They just roll around. I got myself a Starbucks. I just thought about it. I can't remember when the last time I had a Starbucks was. It's a while, definitely a while. I always say Superman when they ask for my name. And this girl wrote my Superman. Is he flirting with me or what? Oh, let's see how it is. I for a Starbucks coffee is good. I can really feel that I have to get into this again after I think mostly it's because I've been like not being that active, so my body and my brain really have to get up in gear again. I guess it will take a day or two. Also the motivation level was a little bit low still again today. I've been trying to film the last few days, but I had this flu thing that's been going around the country and Laos also for the last at least 1.5 months, and I've been avoiding it all the time. But then on the ferry trip to the small island, everybody was coughing, and I'm pretty sure I got it there. Wanted to do something else than just walk around for these days here, but sometimes you're better off just doing something than doing nothing, right? So windy. So it's just better to do something than do nothing. Even though this video may be not gonna be the best or whatever, but at least I'm doing something, and that is the most important thing for me right now. To kind of get the wheel spinning again. I realized I needed food before we continue. Went to the food court, walked around again. Just too expensive for what you get. And I was thinking, there's a supermarket in the lower floor. I'll go there, buy something there and then leave. And then I found this place that had like steamed meat buns for $1 each. $1 is pretty good. They look so crazy, this building, when they're not completed like this. In this direction here, you really see the thing with the buildings that are abandoned. Look at all of these there, and then one here, and the other side over there is the same. I guess they will continue the builds when stuff is more up and running again. And as you see here, it looks like people just left, right? And this been like this for so long. I guess there's somebody always dumping their trash here. That's crazy. This is a really funny contrast and something I've seen so many times in Asia. Here, super abandoned building. And this side, set of supercars. I think it's a Rolls Royce, the one that's right there. And it's not just me focusing on these abandoned buildings. It is literally everywhere. Down there also, this huge one there, one on the side there. A really funny thing about these abandoned buildings, a lot of them still have the construction crane hanging around. And as you can see on this one, on all the concrete, how worn out it is. It is years since anything happened there. There's many places around the city where it's like this. It's a very interesting experience walking around here. Everything is still in Chinese, and I actually thought, because where I'm staying, everything is in Chinese. And I was thinking, it might be the Chinatown. But out here, it's also, everything is in Chinese also. And there's these huge hotels, but there is not really anything around here like you wanna do or see, or it's just these hotels here, and then the beach right down there, of course. But I don't know, it's a really funny experience. I think all of this is also casinos, and then huge hotel. And there again, all abandoned. All the way there also. I'm gonna continue this way. I'm not quite sure why it's like this. It says welcome to Independent Beach, which is down there apparently. Over there is Independent Hotel, where the monkeys are supposed to be. Maybe we should go along the beach. It is super windy down here. But what you see out there on the horizon, I hope you can see it. That's the islands we were on in the last video. There's 25 kilometers that way. It doesn't look that far though. It doesn't really look like we can walk that way around, so let's just go this way. Here we have the sign with monkeys. Let's see, they're supposed to be friendly, and I don't have any food or anything in my backpack. So hopefully everything's gonna be good. Good. We actually get a really nice view of the skyline here. And here you can almost count it, right? How many of the abandoned ones there are. I think my guess with 2 out of 10 buildings is pretty accurate actually. Haven't really seen this in a while. Like cows walking around almost on their own. There is a guy there, but without any leashes or anything. I was just about to say, haven't seen a single monkey right there. According to that guy I spoke with the other day, there should be monkeys all over the place here, on both sides of the road. We've seen 3. We're just gonna walk that way back, and then we'll see if we find any. At least we will see these 3 if they're still there. And then I'm gonna take a tuk-tuk into the middle of the town. It's like a 1.5 hour walk back into town. Since I just been sick and I haven't been walking more than 10,000 steps for a week, like every day for a week. Feel like I want to save up my energy. We're gonna go back in, walk a little bit around the city. I want to show you some of the half abandoned buildings where the lower one in function and the top one is abandoned. If we can find one of those. Let's see if we can say hi to one of these monkeys here. Actually, it looks like it's full of them right there. Yes, there's like a very tiny one there also. Oh, it's kind of weird to see them like out in the wild. I've never seen monkeys in the wild before. Like at least not that this close. So cute, the small one there. It's a weird combination with goats and monkeys at the same spot. I wonder how she's gonna keep all the bananas away from the monkeys. She made a deal with them probably. Okay, I'll take it back. It is actually full of them. Oh, here's the one that have the baby on it. And there also one with the baby. Oh, all of them are babies. Oh, look at the tiny ones right there. I actually thought they would like kind of approach you when you got near here, but they don't care at all. I guess as soon as you have some kind of food, they will care about you. But right now they don't care at all. That's actually kind of amazing. Oh, he's drinking like the water dripping out. It's like an ice bucket, that one. Look at the 2 small ones right there. It's so tiny, these ones there. Especially the one on the left. Oh, I actually say it looks like they're a little bit scared of humans. And I expected it kind of to be the opposite way around. That was the first monkeys up here in the wild. Out here in the wild. That was kind of amazing in a very casual way, because I actually expected these monkeys to be a little bit aggressive, like trying to get food out of you, but they didn't care at all. That was amazing. And there was kind of a lot. I don't know, they must have been there before. I just didn't pay attention to them at all. But that was nice. I'm super happy we went here now. I ordered a tuk-tuk. It should be on the way now. Like I always use the Grab app to do it. Easier, safer, everything is better about it. Everything is better about it. I talked to a girl the other day and she normally used the Grab app, and then the other day she didn't, and he offered like a lower price than the Grab app. And she took it, got to the destination. Of course he wanted more money. And she was like, from now on, I'm just doing the Grab app, no matter what, all the time. Which I also recommend you doing. Use the apps as much as possible. Everything is better about it. You don't have to tell them where to go. There's no arguing price. There's not even any money transfer. You can pay by cash if you want. But in general, I just use the credit card. There's nothing. Get in, get out. Oh, he's almost here, I think. Okay, we made it back into the city. That was a really fast and smooth ride. Super happy I did that. Let's see if we can find what I'm talking about with the half-abandoned building. I guess you can order these fish at the restaurant and then eat them. I tried that in Sydney actually, that's pretty cool. Okay, traffic light's not working here, which for some reason makes these places even more chaotic. And if there was no traffic light at all. See if we can get to the other side without getting run over. That was relatively easy. I wonder where these people got their inspiration from. 7-7. Here we're getting down to this big roundabout, and I just live around the corner here. Here you can see all of the abandoned building, and here's kind of what I'm talking about. There's so many of them around the city. So here you see it, like the lower part is in function, and then the top part is just these constructions that never completed. I've seen that in multiple places around the city, where it's like a casino in the bottom, and then they probably planned on building a hotel on top of it, and then it looks like that. The casino is running as always, but the top part is like this. I guess when the city is up and running again, like a place like that will definitely finish the construction. You can then say there's already kind of damage to the building there, probably easy to repair though. Here you also really see it. There's a lot of these casino hotels around here. And over there, like you can see the small building is probably part of that big abandoned one. And again with a crane on top. And down here also this one is really old and wearing out, the one behind the bank. And again like a crane, and there's 2 cranes on the other side of that building also. This building here, that's one of my favorite abandoned ones. Look there, there's one apartment. I will guess it's a show unit, but it just looks so funny that there's nothing, and then one apartment with curtains and everything. It's also really nice on the side here. We'll show you in the next clip. And here, that's the other side of that. I guess the other ones here have a view to the water this side. And then again in the back there, abandoned building with cranes and everything on. I live right next to this huge roundabout here. And it's full of these abandoned buildings all over. There's lights and everything around here at night. It is a little bit like a small Vegas here, also because of all the casinos around. That was it for this tiny little video. Super happy to be in the game again. For you watching, it didn't really matter because I was so far ahead. But for me, it's been a really big deal. Like over a week with no filming, no nothing, just trying to recover this flu and stomach issue. Anyways, I'm kind of back, super excited about it. We have one more city to visit here in Cambodia, and then we go to Vietnam. I'm so excited about going to Vietnam. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this little walk around this city. And we saw monkeys. How amazing is that? That was all. I'm super happy to be back, and let's discover the world some more together in the future. See you in the next one.